The ground trembled beneath Sheng Shao Yu's feet, a low rumble that quickly escalated into a violent shudder that shook the walls of his home. Books toppled from the shelves, glass rattled in the cabinets, and a lamp swung dangerously above the dining table. Sheng's heart raced. He grabbed Hua Yong's arm instinctively, panic threading through his every thought. "Hua Yong! It's shaking!" Sheng shouted, his voice high with fear. "What do we do?" Hua Yong reacted instantly. His movements were precise, calculated, almost preternatural. He pivoted, placing himself between Sheng and the falling objects, guiding Sheng with a firm, unwavering grip. "Stay behind me! Hold on! Don't move!" Sheng's pulse thundered in his ears. His hand clutched Hua Yong's sleeve like a lifeline. He had never felt fear like this, not for his own life, but for the fragile balance of everything around them. I can't stand it." Hua Yong's voice was calm, controlled, a stark contrast to the chaos surrounding them. "I've got you. Trust me. Just stay close. Nothing will happen to you as long as you're with me." Sheng wanted to believe him, but the fear made every moment stretch unbearably. The walls groaned, dust fell like fine rain, and the ceiling cracked above them. A heavy lamp swung dangerously close, and in a split second, Hua Yong shoved Sheng aside, taking the brunt of the impact himself. Splinters cut into his arms, dust coated his face, yet he remained steady, guarding Sheng with his own body, as though he were a shield against the world. Sheng's chest tightened, disbelief mingling with awe. His hands rested on Hua Yong's shoulders, feeling the tension in the man's muscles, the controlled force in every movement. "Hua Yong, are you okay?" he asked, panic still thick in his voice. The scratches and dirt on Hua Yong's skin made his heart ache, not with worry, but with the shocking realization that the man before him was far beyond ordinary. Hua Yong's eyes met his briefly, calm, unreadable, and focused solely on Sheng. "Move with me. Stay low. Don't panic." Sheng stumbled as another tremor rattled the floor, his mind racing with fear and confusion. He tried to process what he had just witnessed. Hua Yong's strength, his speed, his uncanny precision. None of it made sense. This wasn't an Omega, or so Sheng had been led to believe. His thoughts collided with his emotions, creating a storm inside him. You're not an Omega, are you?" Sheng finally whispered, voice shaking, eyes wide as he stared into Hua Yong's steady gaze. Hua Yong said nothing at first. He merely adjusted his stance, continuing to shield Sheng with quiet, controlled movements. His calmness was infuriating, a silent confirmation that something Sheng had suspected was true. "You lied to me. You aren't what you said you were." Sheng's voice cracked as the full weight of betrayal sank in. "All this time, I believed you were like me, and now I see that everything I thought, everything I felt, it was built on a lie." Hua Yong's hands were firm on Sheng's shoulders, grounding him without forcing him. "Right now, Sheng, survival comes first. The rest can wait." Sheng shook his head, tears streaking his dust-covered face. "How can I wait? How can I focus on anything when I realize you weren't what I thought? You manipulated me, made me love you, trust you, and now I see everything differently." Hua Yong's calm, silent presence spoke louder than any words could. Every instinctive action, every precise movement to protect Sheng, every slight touch that grounded him, all of it conveyed that in this moment, Hua Yong's concern was solely for Sheng's life, not for his emotions. Sheng pressed his hands to his chest, panting, mind spinning. I thought we were equals. I thought we were both Omega. I believed in you, and now I see you're something else entirely. I wanted someone sweet, someone honest, someone I could trust, and instead, I got you." Hua Yong didn't answer, only guided Sheng carefully as aftershocks shook the house. Dust rained from the ceiling, glass cracked, and the walls groaned like wounded animals. Sheng realized in that moment how fragile everything truly was. Hua Yong's strength wasn't just physical, it was a presence, a command over reality in the face of chaos. You didn't lie to me to protect me? Sheng demanded, voice trembling. All those times, your words, your actions, they were manipulation. Hua Yong's hands lifted Sheng's face gently, forcing him to meet his gaze. I didn't lie to hurt you tonight. I protected you. That is what matters now. Everything else can wait. Sheng's mind whirled. His trust, his love, his very understanding of Hua Yong was shattered. I wanted to be with someone I could love, honestly. Not someone who plays with hearts, who hides their truth, who makes me feel like a fool for loving them. Hua Yong's eyes softened for a fraction, acknowledging Sheng's pain without admitting to deception. Forget titles.
Forget labels. Forget what you assumed. Right now, there's only you and me.
That is all that matters. Sheng sank to his knees, exhausted, body trembling with fear, adrenaline, and heartbreak. Every word Hua Yong had said, every moment of physical protection, every unspoken gesture, it was all proof of a hidden truth Sheng had never imagined.
Hua Yong wasn't an Omega. He never had been, and yet,
he had saved him, protected him, with a care that no Omega or any other person had ever shown. I don't know if I can forgive you, Sheng whispered, voice raw and ragged. Hua Yong knelt beside him, hands steady, grounding, protective. Then don't. Not now. Focus on surviving.
That is all that matters. We will deal with everything else later.
Sheng looked at him, realization settling in. Hua Yong's silence, his unflinching control, his protective instincts, they were not the lies of an Omega,
but the calculated, instinctive actions of someone far stronger. Someone beyond what Sheng had ever imagined.
He had loved a ghost, a perception, and now the truth had come crashing down like the walls around them. The earthquake ended as suddenly as it had begun. Dust settled, furniture was askew, walls cracked, but Sheng's world felt irreparably shaken. The man he had begged to return, the man he had loved with all his heart, was no longer what he thought he knew. Hua Yong remained beside him, calm, steady, protective, and utterly unreadable. Sheng wiped his tears, chest heaving.
I need time. I need space. I can't pretend anymore. I don't know if I can love you after this.
Hua Yong nodded silently, still holding him, still grounded, still the immovable presence that had saved his life. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere. Survive first. Everything else we will see later. In the aftermath, the house was a ruin, and so was Sheng's heart. The earthquake had revealed more than just physical weakness, it had exposed truths, lies, and hidden strength.
Sheng's trust was broken, his love questioned, and Hua Yong's secret,
carefully guarded for so long, had finally been revealed.